Guys, Brian with American Legacy Fishing again. We're back another week, another prototype from Dobyns. We're lucky to have this one. And this is so much of a prototype, it doesn't even, look at that. There's supposed to be a model here. There's no model, but we know what it is. And we're gonna tell you what it is right now. You may have some semblance of a guess from the nice long swim bait handle. It's another Xtasy. This is the DRX867, the big stick, an 8.5 foot, 7 power rod. I'd love to read the specs to you, but I don't have them. I don't know what it is, but it's an 867, so I assume it's very comparable to the specs on the Champion 867. And here's what I can tell you about this rod. Look, we know this is a very high-end swim bait rod, very specialty, very niche. We understand that this is for a very, very, very small percentage of the fishing population. But for those of you that want to throw big swim baits or big glide baits or anything like that, and you want a premium quality rod, this is going to be the one for you. And I'm telling you right now, I have thrown these big baits. I have thrown other rods. I've thrown the Champion rods, and I really like them. My problem is no matter what, they're just so dang heavy. This thing is stupid light. And I mean stupid light for an 8.5 foot rod. Like, are you kidding me? This thing is so crazy light in hand that it doesn't even seem possible that it could have this much power and be this light at the same time. And I cracked one pretty freaking hard earlier today throwing a Spro Chad Shad. It was a 4 1/4, and this rod was up to the task and made it feel like nothing. So it's got the power, it's got the strength, and God, it's lightweight. It just really blows my mind. It was so much more fun to fish that Spro Chad Shad on a lightweight stick like this. And I've typically thrown like the 7.9s or the 8 foot. Haven't done a lot of the 8.6 stuff. Man, I kind of dig the extra length. Like, the casting distance was great. The control once you hook the fish, like, you just feel like you've got, you know, a lot more power, a lot more control. And I'm pretty darn impressed with this rod. I'm probably not a customer for it because I don't do enough of the big bait stuff. We're here in Indiana. We don't have a lot of big fish. It just is what it is. But that being said, for some of you guys that, like I said, want a premium offering, this thing is absolutely incredible. They're also going to have it, and I wish I had one here, but I don't have one in hand. I guess this one doesn't have a label, so we'll just say, yeah, here's the other one. It's an 806. So they'll have this in an 806 and an 867, 2 Xtasy Swimbait offerings. And like I said, these things, they're really, really cool. At least this 867, I haven't had the 806 in hand, but this 867 it's impressive. It is very impressive. I don't want to know how much the Torzite guide set cost on this rod, to be honest with you, because there's a bunch of guides on here, and they are absolutely all workhorse guides. They are all double foot all the way up. I can't imagine what this guide set costs. So we don't know the price point on this. We know Xtasy start at $550. This one being a swim bait offering, it may be more. But we're telling you right now, if you want to give this a try, whenever it comes out, I promise you're going to be really impressed. It is an absolute joy to throw. We've got it paired with a Tranx 300 right now. You could definitely go with a 400 if you want, but I think this 300 is kind of the money size. Pretty impressive stuff from Dobyns coming out. I really like these rods that they're designing, and I know they've got more in the works. We know for a fact, we'll go ahead and spoil this one, that there's a 726 coming, which I know has been highly anticipated and highly requested. So, you know, GSM acquiring Dobyns, people are concerned. Gary's still putting work in, boys. He's still designing some rods. He's still bringing the magic. So we're going to let him do his thing. Keep supporting him. Dobyns Xtasy 867 Swimbait. Price point to be determined. Release date to be determined. Performance, it's been determined, and it's freaking awesome. Guys, I appreciate you watching. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. As always, check everything out at AmericanLegacyFishing.com. We'll see you guys out on the water.